I'm Dr. Richard Johnson, and I am the author of the ReCareer Finding Your Authentic Work program. I wanted to spend a little time with you to give you an introduction as to what is exactly a ReCareer. What are we talking about here? This is sort of a new concept, and yet I think it's probably, as far as career development and career coaching is concerned, the most consuming concept that we have today. It's the one we really need to be focusing on here, because we're dealing with a segment of people that's just getting larger and larger and larger, and this segment of people is really the people who are in the second half of life, maybe 50 and over, and for lots of reasons, in the sometimes chaotic situation that our finances are in, our financial banking system, etc., has caused a lot of pressure on these people, in addition to what's already been there for quite a long time. So let's talk about what is a ReCareer. First of all, a ReCareer is something that, as the name implies, comes after your first or most recent career. It's a ReCareer, and it's a departure. It's seen as a kind of a transformative departure from what was before. It's something different. It's identifiably different from what was before. A ReCareer is also a kind of an internal response of yours to a deeper inner call that many of us feel, maybe most of us feel, as we move forward and down the maturation line. A ReCareer is an investment then in your life, in the mission of your life. A ReCareer is also your opportunity then to bring a better alignment between the who of what you perceive yourself to be, who you are, and the what that you do. You know, in our former careers, there may have been something of a malalignment or even misalignment here between the who you are and the what you do. And what a ReCareer is supposed to do is to try to bring these closer, the what you are and the who you are and the what you are here. So by doing that, it kind of, a ReCareer offers you a promise, kind of enhanced meaning in your life, a felt sense that you're doing something that is good, not only good for you, but good for others as well, something that genuinely can help others, while it also is satisfying something deeper within you. Something grand is going on here. Something good is happening in your life with a ReCareer. You're contributing. You're moving forward in your life. It's truly purpose-driven work, if I can borrow a term from a very popular book, and because it is your purpose. I'd like to read a few paragraphs here from the book I wrote called ReCareer, Find Your Authentic Work. So this is some of the beginning, from some of the beginning of the book, and just to give you a flavor of this thing called ReCareer. Here we are. What do you think of this? ReCareering is establishing a new design for your life, one that's clearer and a closer blueprint of the who you see yourself to be right now, who you become, and who you are yet to become. That is, who you're becoming. You have a special purpose. I truly believe this. After 30 years of working and studying and investigating and doing lots of career coaching and career counseling, I've come to the realization, and stronger over the years, that everyone has a call. Everyone has a life purpose. Everyone has something that stirs them, that ignites them, that sort of lights their fire, and that's also all folded into what is a ReCareer here too. And so we do have this special purpose. That's something that is as unique as your fingerprint is what your ReCareer is about. And this program, of course, is trying to help you find that fingerprint. This purpose pulls at you to find expression for it in the world. This purpose may be grand or small in the eyes of the world, but what the world thinks and perceives doesn't really matter here. What matters is that it's yours uniquely. You see, here's a fulcrum point of what a ReCareer is about. It's yours. It's nobody else's. It's only for you. And getting to that takes lots of exploration and understanding, and that's why I put this program together. Here's another paragraph. What makes your ReCareer a life purpose, however, is not merely determined by the work itself, but by your perception of what you are doing, together with a new orientation of yourself as a new term, ReCareerist. When you perceive yourself, that is, your work self-concept, as being in alignment with your ReCareer you're pursuing, then you undoubtedly are after something more than work. You're after a ReCareer. You're after your life's purpose. Next paragraph. There are many forces that are extending our working lives. People are working longer. Have you noticed this? Not only because they economically have to, but because they want to. They want to be doing something that fulfills them. The old notion of endless leisure in our later years, I think, is waning here. But perhaps the most important need that your ReCareer satisfies is your need for individual, authentic, and a more real connection between the what of you and the who of you. So, going on. ReCareering may mean that we depart from the collective approval and toward a higher calling, which we could see sort of as our dream. You see, we're getting a little philosophical here, and yet it's innately practical. When you follow what's truly in your heart, you are doing and being the kinds of thing you want to be. In former years, we may have worked to pay the bills, and some of us, of course, still have to pay the bills, and we may be for some time. So that's not, paying the bills is not distinct from being a ReCareer. It is from a ReCareer. It's right there as well. But now in your ReCareering process, you're working to actualize this new sense of direction, to be connected to the real needs of others and to your own, and to sharpen your sense of your own identity, and to have an impact on the greater good. All of these and a lot more is what a ReCareer is about. I invite you to look further in this, so thanks so much.